There is some bad news for PS4 gamers as a whole. Apparently this won't take place until 2025. So that means it only gives a couple year of this. So in 2025, that means no more PS4 games. No more new PS4 games as such for the PS4. It'll end by then. That would be it. That would mean whatever's there as a PS4 game, that's all you can have. I'm actually pretty upset by it because I've actually stuck with the PS4 since, well, day one, since it came out. And the thing is, I love my PS4. That's why I haven't been interested in getting the PS5. And I actually know why Sony is doing this. They want everyone to get the PS5. I'm not on board with it. I don't trust Sony. I don't trust Jim Ryan because he's forcing everyone to buy something they don't want to buy. The next thing I could see happening is you could end up cutting the online from the PS4, which again, I'm mad, and upset. Everyone else is upset. Now, I love my PS4 just fine, you know? I love it to bits. I don't really get that many problems, with it, except the controller such, but I don't get that many problems with it, but I've been hearing a lot with the PS5, that's why I haven't gone with it. Also, I don't like the ugly design and shit, so I'm not falling for Sony. I used to like Sony in the past when they did the PS1, 2, and so on, but not anymore. I'm hating them more and more as Jim changes everything. It's worse. It gets worse and worse and worse. More would rage on it, and say, no, this is not okay. And the console is expensive. It is. It's basically really, really expensive, the PS5. Like, why would anyone want to buy it? You know what I mean? Because, there was a reason why I went to the PS4. And apparently I'll explain this. The reason why was because my PS3 was slow. Like really, 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 really slow. So that's why I went to the PS4. It was faster. Faster for like uploading, reload and stuff like that, all sorts. It had a bit more features, added and such. Well, it had no backwards compatibility. But again, it was an okay console. It looked like sort of similar to an actual PlayStation console, as you can see there. Now, that's apparently a console. That's what a PlayStation console should look like, not a router, right? So a PS5 looks more like a router, and I hate it. It just looks horrible to look at. A lot of people said it's too chunky, it's too big to have, and such. It's not really good or whatever. It makes a ton of noises and stuff like that. It has a corrupting issue. I've been hearing a lot about it, which is pretty bad. So that is the reason. So for anyone that's a retro type and loves the retro console looks, don't go for the PS5, it's hideous. Go straight for the PS4 instead if you can get one. That's the best bet. I would recommend, like, if you want a lot of storage, get the PS4 Pro, instead, which would hold a lot more memory, but you'd have to sign a petition, straight to Sony, to make them change their mind, that us gamers want to stick with the PS4 longer, since it's working, great. So apparently we want to stick around there for a while with the PS4. We don't want to change whatsoever because it wasn't that long ago when they announced, oh, the PS3 was going to go offline and whatever. basically they're just trying to get rid of like the older consoles, especially like the one below it, which is a mistake, I think, because due to the PS5's flaws, it's a bad idea because the PS4 is one of the best sold at the moment. It's one of the best sold consoles right now. It's sold more than the PS5 itself, and such. It did extremely well, apparently. So apparently it's working fine. See? Everything is working fine. See? Trophies and whatever, I'm already used to the features. You got your messages and shit, your you know, you got like a lot of stuff. You even got like used to the settings and stuff and whatever. Everything works, everything's online. You can use the store and such. Everything is working. Everything is working on the PS4. So why would Sony get rid of it? They're just stupid. Like really, 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 really stupid. And I think Jim Ryan should stop. I think someone should ram him out of the company. You know what I mean? And let someone else take over. Maybe the boss of Microsoft. Get the boss of Microsoft in charge of Sony. Then it could be one massive company. That means a company that runs both PlayStation and Xbox. So they could even make a console that could be a combination of both Sony and Microsoft in a way. Like one exact console. Stronger than both, with better internet and such, you know, something like that. They'd be able to play both PlayStation and Xbox games on there, which would be even better. Meaning it'd be able to play all sorts of backwards compatibility. It would have access to, like, the memory card feature, like, you know, like uploading your memory card, like whatever data you have on your like a PS1 or PS2 memory card, you'd be able to upload it by inserting that memory card into there, so that data would transfer from there into the console itself, which would have been a good idea. Now, why can't Sony think of something like that? Because they're stupid. They can't think of something like that, because that would be a good idea for storing data. Especially if you're playing an old game. So that needs to happen. That basically does need to happen. They need to, two consoles need to join together as one to make it better. So then everyone has the best of both worlds. Like everyone gets Discord, everyone gets backwards compatibility, everyone gets more internet things and such. More chatting features, be able to customize your own avatar and stuff like that, you know, like a bunch of everything, and also able to play a very old game from the past that's not on disc, but is download, but you have to purchase it. Why can't they just do something like that, like, you know, like have that sort of option where you actually can actually play it without streaming. You know, something like that would be great, because that means even though you're actually paying for a certain pass, it means you're actually playing that game without actually streaming it, which is a good idea, because that means that's a backwards compatibility. So that would be a very, very, very good idea. So yeah, as of right now, Sony sucks. So even though I have been with Sony for a long, long time, since I was a kid, I would have to hand it to Microsoft for this one. Microsoft are winning this war right now, because I'm not really happy with Sony, so, yeah.